Delegations from more than 120 countries are continuing the meeting of the non-aligned movement in Venezuela. CCTV's Stephen Gibbs is joining us from Margarita Island, where the summit is held. Stephen, what has been going on as the meetings wind down?
Yep, it's just beginning to wind up, but you've got to bear in mind you've got 120 countries represented here, and each of them have a right to a 7-minute speech. So for the second day running, we are hearing lengthy speeches, rather more than the allocated 7 minutes from many of those delegates. One of the things a lot of the journalists certainly here are considering and wondering about is the extent of support that the non-aligned movement might give to the embattled President Maduro from Venezuela. He is facing a political crisis of his own. He's also overseeing a country in the steepest economic recession in its history, and it's been going on for 3 years. Now, what might the non-aligned movement say about all that? I think the simple answer is it tends, in fact, one of its core mission statements really is to be non-judgmental. So it won't be making us any sort of really firm view on the situation here in Venezuela. That was something emphasized by the senior leader from the Bangladesh delegation, who I spoke to just moments ago.
In today's world, everyone has its own internal challenges, and we must appreciate that, and we must help each other out to get out of their challenges. Every country you talk about, every region of this world, we have limitations, we have challenges, and we go through. We need to remain friends through thick and thin.
So you've got 120 countries represented. Can they come up with a meaningful declaration?
It's a good question. I think it's extremely difficult, and so really that final declaration, which actually I have a draft version of here, it's going to be talking in generalities, I should say. But that isn't necessarily the point. The reason of this meeting, much more, and you hear this from delegates that we've spoken to from all over the world, they say the point of this is it's the sort of FaceTime thing. It's the opportunity for, say, the Prime Minister of a small Caribbean island to spend 5 minutes talking to a senior minister from India, for example. And there are a few opportunities within the sort of developing world community to do that. But nevertheless, they also have to agree on this final document, and we are hoping that that won't drag on for too long. By the end of this day, we should have some sort of agreement where they give all of the countries represented here give their common view on a whole range of things, from sort of terrorism to global warming, and that will come, as I say, in the next few hours.
Very interesting indeed. Stephen Gibbs live in Venezuela.